Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, the one thing that has changed this past weekend has definitely been the weather. The wind has made it very difficult in some locations, especially over the weekend, to get out. The temperatures have cooled and the water temperatures are starting to drop, and some lakes have reportedly started to turn over. So the fishing has been a little bit tougher in some locations, but other locations are still producing some nice quality fish, and then that's been increasing a little bit, especially in lakes like Opitz and Bitter. Guys are catching better quality fish, and especially keep in mind this time of year, fish shallower than what you have been the past couple of weeks. Other lakes that have been producing fish: Dry Lake by Clark, Goose, Pickerel, Wabae, Swan, Indian Springs, as well as Blue Dog in the usual spots. Down in the southeastern part of the state, the walleye bite's been a little bit slower, but again, starting to show signs of picking up. Guys that have been doing fairly well on the lakes include Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Sinai, Thompson, 81 Ponds, Vermilion, especially from shore during the evening hours, have been doing fairly well. Nice quality fish, 16 to 18-inch walleyes being caught there. Other locations include Twin, George WPA, as well as Ponset. And Ponset walleyes have been a little bit smaller, but again, as those water temperatures drop off, I'm thinking that the walleye bite will start picking up a little bit more at Ponset. What have they been mainly using? A lot of jigs and minnows, jigs and twister tails, and a lot of guys now are starting to throw plastic frogs into the shallows that the walleyes are starting to hit frogs. So keep that in mind this next week or two. Well, the perch bite has tapered off this past week, mainly due to the weather, mainly due to the wind, and I think that really has a lot to do with people not being able to anchor up in a certain location at some of these lakes that are more open to the winds that we've had this past week. But guys that went out had some decent success, and some of the lakes that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks continues to produce perch. Those lakes include Ponset, Twin, Sinai, Scott Slough, Beaver, also Hazelton, Pius, Big Stone, as well as 81 Ponds. All have been producing nice quality perch. I think at Beaver as well as Scott Slough, the perch have been a little bit smaller in those locations, but again, starting to show signs of the bigger and larger perch being caught. What have they been using? Again, shiny heinies, as well as jigs and minnows. Live bait seems to be the trick, as well as maggots and waxworms, and we have all of that on hand here at the store. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into the monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And speaking of that, Josh Regan, stop on by. You are the winner for the month of September. Stop on by and pick up your gift certificate. So congrats, Josh. Also, folks, as the cooler weather moves into the area, I want to remind you that we're getting our ice fishing stuff out. It is a transition of the seasons, and as you can see behind me, we have a lot of our ice fishing jigs out already, and we continue to change the store day by day. So stop on by and take a look. Also, speaking of ice fishing, I'm going to continue to harp on it, the 7th Annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute. November 6th and 7th here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Tickets are available here at the store, online, or at the day of the event. But don't miss out. Get your tickets while you can. Again, here at the store, $15 for one day, $25 for both days, and you can also get them online at dakotaangler.com. If you have more questions about the Institute, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Give us a call at 605-336-9132. So again, mark your calendars, the 7th Annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 6th and 7th. I hope to see you there. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching.